Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here. Get ready for Gnosis. Now I want to cover another area of the energetic readings that I cover for each people that comes to me, and that is third eye blockages and chakra flow. Now these are very important to your spiritual health and your abilities to manifest. We'll talk about manifesting and how all this ties together in another little video here. So, now, it's very important that your third eye is open if you want to achieve success in life and you want any kind of technologies to work for you. Your third eye, which is what empowers so much of what you do, including your visualization skills, it's very much of a generator to your bioconsciousness manifesting abilities. So the third eye is kind of one of those major areas that you need to go to higher levels, to get spiritual messages, to ascend. It's connected to the crown chakra to bring in proper energies. And of course, it's very important in general. This has been covered through lots of mystical literature for thousands of years. So how blocked is your third eye? And again, if you're crossed or under curses, your third eye is pretty much closed. Oftentimes, your third eye is only open to a certain degree. And that doesn't help either. You want to get the flow as strong as possible so that you can get the psychic messages, so you can produce enough energies to project out to manifest what you want in life. Now, connected to that is your chakras. Now, your chakras are basically, we can go to the traditional way of looking at the chakras, and these are energy flows through your body, these wheels of power, which are talked about particularly in the Asian Indian traditions. And these are real, and if these energies are not flowing good, and hardly anybody has open chakras, to keep your chakras open is a full-time job, but you can do that again with the Trinity cells that I offer. These will open the third eye. They will keep these energies flowing as best they can by just using the simple cell for a few minutes weekly. But these are important because this is your foundation of how well you're going to function with any kind of tools you get, or in general. It's how strong your health is. Well, if your chakras aren't flowing, then you're going to have a problem. And a lot of people have one chakra more open than the other, and that's your root chakra, your sex and violence chakra, is really raging all the time. The problem is that energy was meant to be a stimulus energy for the rest of your chakras. It's supposed to then flow up to you to the crown chakra. Well, that's old style thinking and a big error. The point is, chakras should flow from the top down. That's where the pure energy. Your crown chakra has pure, altruistic, positive energies in it. You want to flow this down to your root chakra and then activate your root chakra with positive, good energies. Instead of taking the root chakra, which is all about murder and screwing and hurting people and doing all the things that are primitively based, and bringing those energies up and then expecting them to be filtered and then purified by the time it reaches the crown chakra. Wrong-o. More of the garbage that you've been told by the Buddhists, the Tibetans, and everyone else. It's wrong. It's goofy, it's primitive, and needs to be eliminated. But that's what happens when you're not tuned into Gnosis understanding of things and you follow things that are just programmed to you. Well, this whole Kundalini raising nonsense, and some people don't even believe in the Kundalini. It's now accepted, but if you read literature from the 1970s by the top professionals in this field, they didn't even believe in that. But the whole idea is raising energy from the root up is the backward way of doing it. You have to wonder if that's more of the satanic influence that does everything backwards. But this energy is important. So if your chakras are blocked, if the only chakra raging is your root chakra full of sex and violence, you ain't going to get nowhere. You get that, Pedro? So the bottom line is that this is how all these things work, and you need to fully understand that. So I check this. What is the flow? And if you're cursed or highly crossed, well, your third eye is blocked, your chakras aren't flowing, it's just, it's like anything else. If you have a serious illness or cancer, it's going to affect all your other organs in your body, isn't it? It's not going to be just one area. So that's important to understand, and this is another critical area. And of course, you need to use the tools. Certainly, you can do numerous spiritual practices, spend hours doing it, or you can use a mech manifesting energy cell, and you can clarify and empower just what you need, literally within seconds. And once you do this for a while, it'll keep the flow open and proper. This is the same old story. So you can always do things the hard and old-fashioned way. I mean, you really don't need to have a car or a bike or a motor scooter. Walk, baby. You got feet. So certainly can do things that way. That's kind of the idiot way of doing things, or the backward way of doing things. Or you can get yourself a car to do it. And if you use this car over long periods of time, it pays for itself. It's important that these things are in your life and working. So having the correct tools so that you can sail ahead in life and have the energy and focus to be able to be successful makes having tools like this, these are priceless. The fact that they are so reasonable is really mind-screwing. And sometimes I wonder why I do that. But I'm trying to assist people on their path as best as possible. And I remember the times when I didn't have a lot of money and everything was an investment. So we want to help you as best we can. But using tools is critical. If you don't use tools, it's a constant fight and a long-term battle that most likely you're going to lose. You're not going to do these ancient practices daily like is stated to assist you. And why should you when you can get something that can get the same results and even better in a shorter period of time? All it takes is a little bit of investment. So hopefully everybody understands that. So the flow of your chakras is very important to your entire manifesting capacity, your health, your psychic power, and of course your third eye. Your third eye is not activated, you're going to have trouble manifesting anything. This is the direct key to your bioconsciousness, to tell it what to do, to visualize, to center yourself. All has a lot to do with the third eye. And of course, if this is blocked, life itself becomes very difficult. So we check that as well as everything else in our reading. So we'll be going on to the next level of energetic checking.